Bam! Are we live? I think we're live. You know, it's funny. I should really start these things like with a picture or an image or something like that. You know what I mean? I should really just start these things with some type of like animated intro or something like that. Just because, you know, I can't ever fully tell. Like sometimes it's like, boom, you hit live, you are live. Sometimes like it takes about 20 seconds, like a refresh rate sort of thing. Either way, welcome everyone. This is Griever. You know, I mean, you guys knew that. The Griever stream, right? It's Friday night. Having a good time. Having a beer. Also have an extra beer waiting in the wings because what we'll be doing today is we will be reading chapter 123 that just dropped of One Punch Man. Now I've been told, now you guys all know my opinion by now. You guys all know how I feel about One Punch Man. You guys all know that I think there are plenty of better mangas out there. But, that being said, One Punch Man is certainly not a bad manga. It is certainly not bad at all. In fact, it's very, very good. But it's very hit and miss with me. The thing is that the people in my wonderful Discord, in the Kingdom of the Lionheart, I believe there is a link in the description box down below of this live stream and in the last like month worth of videos. Either way, they told me, you know what? You got to live react to this chapter. I was told that before the chapter even dropped by people who read the webcomic saying, you know, you have to read this chapter. This chapter is going to be hype. The next chapter is going to be hype. The one after that is going to be hype. Now, I don't read the webcomic, and I don't read spoilers. I think I was spoiled on one or two small things, very, very small. I'm not sure. Back when I wasn't really invested in One Punch Man, so I'm not sure if it was just a theory or something. But I won't say it here just in case. But either way. I'm really excited for this. I really am, because people who already know my opinions, people who know what characters I like, what characters I don't, what I like about One Punch Man, and what I really dislike about One Punch Man, the people in the know of that have all told me the next like 5, 6, 7 chapters, live react, you're going to like them. Okay, now I'm trusting my wonderful peers and cohorts and whatever else you want to call the people that I've been talking to for the last almost 2 years now, between, you know, Discord and stuff ever since I joined Discord. So I think this chapter is going to be pretty stellar. I really do. Now let's see. Let's check the chat first. Let's just quick check on the chat. We have Great General Rempa saying, we out here. Yes, you are. Yes, everybody is. We got, once again, saying, yep. And Keishan Prime's in here. What's up, Keishan? Saying, yep. Solar Warrior saying, hi. Great General Rempa saying, big facts. All right, so we're getting a bit of a chat going now. Guys, do not shy away from the chat. I pause every so often because I can't, like, have both windows open at the same time. I haven't set up my dual monitor system quite yet. Once I do that, I'll be really happy. Oh, VibHav is in here. Made it in time. Yeah, absolutely. Chubb's in here saying sup. All right, so we got a Greek gods. Greek showed up this time. Yo, what's up, man? Let's see what you think. All right. So I think we have enough people in here right now. You know, usually I wait, you know, about 5 to 10 minutes at the beginning of a stream after the introduction to kind of just wait for people to kind of jump in. But I think we can just jump right into this chapter. I'm really excited, guys. Can you tell? I just recorded my One Piece review, and remember, guys, I'm a big One Piece. Like One Piece, my opinion, over One Punch Man, and right now the hype of One Piece. But I'm still. I thought I wouldn't be excited for this because it came out the same day as One Piece, but I think the hype of just everything is getting me going. So, all right, let's jump into this bad boy. What do we got here? Let's see. We have a good stream. Thanks from One Nation, and we have Rempa saying react the next 50 chapters. We'll see. All right, so let's open this up. Chapter 123, Real Form. Who's Real Form? Already the title. Who's Real Form? I can think of a few people. I mean, I can think of Black Sperm, because he's been so hyped by webcomic people. I can think Garo. I can think Garo for sure. Real Form. I mean, we just saw Evil Natural Water, like, take on the oil and stuff, so maybe some form of Evil Natural Water? That's interesting. We have a really nice color spread here at the very beginning. Looking at this. I don't mind Saitama so much. When Saitama has his serious face on is actually the moments I like him the best. It's when he's acting all like depressed and blasé that actually I'm just not there. But let's see, we got Flashy, we got Atomic, this is all the S class maybe? Well, Fubuki's there, so no. And am I Moomin Rider? Okay, and Sonic, okay. We have Child, we have Genos, we have Tank Top Master, we have Zombie Man, Metal Bat, yeah. We have Drive Knight, Watchdog Man, Tatsumaki, forget her. King, of course, Dark Shine, Bang Bomb. I mean, everybody, Puri Prisoner. It's a really nice, it's nicely colored. I like this. It's very nice. So, 30 pages. Now, there are some people who think that page number is a spoiler. I mean, that's a stretch. That's a stretch for me, guys, because just because I know the number of pages doesn't mean, okay, this says 30 pages, right? But if I were to read a One Piece chapter and it said 14 pages, how many double spreads are there? There you go. That might say 30 pages. This is clearly a double spread right here. It's only one page. So, I don't think it's a spoiler. I never do. And even if it was an accurate page number or whatever, it's not a spoiler. Alright, page 2. Manga Deck supports right-click and save as. If you want to download it, the previous page is the the color spread. The previous page is the covers of volumes 19, 20, and 21 combined to form one big image. It was given to the first 50 people to purchase the volume at select physical stores in Japan. Okay, that's pretty cool. I wonder, did they release it? It was given. It says combined to form one big image. It was given to the first 50 people to purchase the volume in select Japan. I see kind of these little drawings down here. So, did they actually give like a poster size thing? Because that would be pretty cool. Like, I have a Skyrim and a Dragon Age map and things like that, like in an actual frame hanging on my wall. Actually, Skyrim's hanging in my living room. So, yeah, that'd be really cool. Like, if they have that super like long. Is it a poster? I mean, that'd be pretty cool. All right, so page 3. One Punch Man. The protagonist is here. I don't see Garo. It says the protagonist is here, but I see Saitama and I see Genos. All right, let's go. But the protagonist ain't here, man. Garo's not there. Maybe Garo's in the chapter. Okay. All right, let's jump in. Translator and cleaning and typeset and redraws. HDX514. Vib have M, who is in the chat and in my Discord, and MLookSM for main translator, cleaning and typeset, and redraws, respectively. Okay, I've wasted enough time. Oh, beautiful. Just in time for Christmas here. Already we have a beautiful. That turkey looks weird. Like, why does it have, like, it looks like two, like, Dempster's loaves? Do you guys ever buy those Dempster's loaves? Like, just to shove in the oven sort of idea. You want to bake your own bread, cut it into Toast Crisps or whatever. It looks like that pack of Dempster's loaves on top of that turkey. Like, that turkey that's no grade A turkey. That's a utility turkey right there. That's a U turkey. Because there's something, like, some deformity on top of that turkey. But I can't deny, Christmas time, all that food looks delicious. I would eat it all. Looks like they got pies, they got turkey, they got some type of pudding there. They have eggs, they have roasted potatoes, they have some form of, it looks like a leek soup of some variety, a salad or a vegetable medley, pie in the background there. I would assume that's some type of roast, whether a roast beef or a roast pork. With a glaze on it. Really, oh man, yeah, I'm there. All right, so let's read what it's talking about. Consuming the food portions of 100 people in one day. All right, we're already on the Toriko hype train here. We're already on Toriko. Though the food does not nearly look as good as Toriko, we're on the Toriko shit right here. Consuming the food portions of 100 people in one day. I'd be puking trying to consume of one regular person's. I don't eat much, guys. I eat like 2 meals a day. The man is called a living legend in the world of the obese. Pig God. You know, I only brought one extra beer, guys. I only brought one. Living legend in the world of the obese. You mean the fat gluttons, the ugliest sin, the only good thing that came out of gluttony ever in history was the homunculus from Full Metal Alchemist, right? That's the legend you want to... It's like aspiring to be the best Nazi. Jesus. And yes, if those of you guys don't realize, gluttony and Nazis are basically like neck and neck for the worst things ever. So yeah, I made that comparison. Whatever. And I did it live. Fun. Let's see. Punch. The thick layer of fat underneath his skin is capable of absorbing impacts of any kind. Like the one punch? Be curious. Blades and firearms cannot reach his organs or damage them. In case of injuries, the natural healing properties of the energy in the fat will make him recover immediately. So he's like Bond. He's like an ugly fat Bond from Seven Deadly Sins. He's got basically instant regeneration. Healing properties, the energy in the fat will make him recover immediately. So he's basically Bond mixed with... Or is he Deadpool? No, see, he's not really Bond or Deadpool because blades and firearms cannot reach his organs or damage them. We see those guys cut up, they just recover. So who's like the indestructible man or something? I mean, that's clearly a superhero of some variety, whether Marvel or DC. But, yeah, okay, all right. So Pig God basically is the indestructible man. Got it, all right. So, next page. Whoa. The piggy bank with 3 eyes. That's creepy looking. Pig God opening his mouth like there's no tomorrow. After years of consuming all kinds of animals, plants, and monsters, his body has developed resistance against toxins. It is a body without blind spots. Okay, so even more indestructible. So even if you pulled some Drive Night level, schematics or some Kisuke or a heart, well, Kisuke would figure out how to kill him. But or Aizen or somebody like that. But if you pulled some Drive Night level like schematics, like, okay, I'm going to analyze his attack patterns, analyze his abilities and stuff, and use some like, oh, well, you did this, but, you might be immortal, but I found the loophole. He apparently is a body without them. They're not explaining all of them, but it states right here, it is a body without blind spots. I mean, I assume they're hyping this up just to show that he's being, like, eaten by gums right now, or because last panel we saw in the last chapter we saw him on the ground. It appeared to be bleeding, if I remember correctly, to gums. Like Pig God was losing. So this body without blind spots and stuff, they're hyping up the fact that you don't understand. You don't understand. Pig God's body is goddamn Superman as far as you should be concerned. And he's on the ground. Like that seems to be what they're hyping up here. I could be wrong. No matter how fiercely a monster facing him tries to resist, it will be forced into a corner by the wall of flesh with nowhere to run and meet its end by being swallowed whole while still alive. This is absolutely disgusting. Page 7. The S rank hero number 10, Pig God. Oh! Okay, last we saw Pig God, he was like on the floor bleeding, but he's literally being like chomped. Like, this is like if you've ever had nightmares about going to the dentist, this is some, like, Gums is like the monster that all kids that feared the dentist for some like you know, you have arachnophobes, like a phobia of the dentist. Gums is literally right here showcasing like why you should have that phobia, why you're afraid of the dentist office. And Pig God, like, it doesn't even look like he's struggling. It looks almost like he's passed out or just exhausted. And Gums is just like biting into his flesh. And he's clearly bleeding. So this impenetrable body of his, I mean, they did say they can't damage his organs. They never said they couldn't break skin or make him bleed. So, all right. Man. Okay, now we're jumping over. Okay, we see. All right. Oh. Guys, I'm not a person that does the whole, like, jump out of my seat and react thing. You guys all know this, but just because of Grim Reaper and his Discord, go check out his videos and all that stuff. Oh. Oh, I jumped the next page. Okay. I'm going to read it, then I'm going to check the chat, because now we're clearly jumping in between parts here. We're only on page 8. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here in the chat. Wow, quite a bit of chat going on here. All right. Let's take a sip. We have Vib saying, message retracted. Thanks for that. Poor Pig God. Pork Lord No by Keishan Prime. Gums has a superior jaw. All right. Yeah, the first 50 people got an A3 poster, a B3 poster. Awesome. That's pretty cool. We have Gums saying rip. Garo getting sidelined. I mean, yeah. Laugh my ass off by Keishan. We got lols and laughs and stuff by Greek. And Gums. Message retracted by Keishan. Let your Pig God hate end tonight. He's a good guy. Blob is the closest I can think of. Blob from X-Men, yeah. From Magneto's thing. I remember that from my 90s cartoon. Actually, do you guys remember the old 80s cartoon? There was the 90s X-Men, but there was that one like right before it. It was like really bad. Well, it wasn't terrible and stuff, but it was like Kitty Pryde was the key to everything and all that. Yeah, Blob. Blob worked with Pyro a lot. Black Sperm, Great General Renpa, yeah, Black Sperm. Rip Atomic. Atomic got clapped. Greek. Rip Atomic by Chubb. Chubb saying he won't be missed. All right. So we're all caught up. I shouldn't read just all the lols, guys. From now on, I'll probably, because actually this is a lot of traction, so I'm not used to this. I'll probably skip anything that's like lols and stuff. I'll read the actual sentences and stuff. But guys, chat amongst yourselves and stuff as I go. But man, can you believe this? Like, I was thinking, okay, so we got some Pig God dying stuff. And Keishan, no, my Pig God hate will not die. My Pig God hate will be forever. Only up there next to the Ticklebug and Tatsumaki. And, I mean, I don't even hate Saitama as much as that. One's in here saying, and as the phoenix, I return from the ashes, born anew. Dude, like, to put this in One Piece terms, Marco has the phoenix, you know, the phoenix fruit, the model phoenix. You have the model chick, the model chicken, the model rooster. Phoenix is a bit of a stretch. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. One's great. One above all, the living tribunal. One's a good guy. Saito says, I do sincerely feel bad for Atomic Samurai. I kind of do too. I did not expect this. I mean, he looks like he's basically done and out. It's been a while. Let the pig god hate flow through you. Let the pig god something pig god something gums. Yeah, I'm there. I'm there with that Palpatine love. Don't feel bad for Grimm though. I don't feel bad for him at all because he's all about calling people out on their shit. Like, oh, the moment Atomic does something good, he tells everyone they're wrong, they're full of shit, they're clowns. So yeah, no, don't feel bad. Don't think many do. No. All right. So I read the chat. Okay. Let's jump back into the chapter. We're only on page 8. Okay. So we got black sperm here in some crazy looking, like, I'm reminded of some hexadecimal reboot shit, like with the mask. And I'm reminded of a lot of things, honestly. There are so many things that black sperms like form with all the masks on them remind me of. Right now, I can only think hexadecimal from Reboot. But yeah, okay. Alright, so we got some hulked out version of black sperm. We got a bunch of other like mini black sperms or normal sized black sperms like jumping around in the distance, poking fun at them. And let's read the text. So, manly black sperm, I'm assuming the main body, says, that's what you get for looking down on me, old man, holding Atomic Samurai, who looks bloody and beaten by his ponytail. Man. Oh, that looks bad. I don't think it matters much because I know how this fight's going to end. Mr. Jogging Suit. Oh, I saw God. No, you didn't. Okay, so Mr. I saw God and failed in the mission the moment I received it says, what's the matter, S-Class? Aren't you going to revive again, or can you not do that anymore? And we see Zombie Man basically being a total skeleton of it. I don't... See, here's the thing. I'm not fully invested in One Punch Man as much as a lot of you. So, maybe I didn't read Zombie Man's thing yet, but he's basically Bond with guns, right? I'm not going to read the chat because, I mean, we're only another page in, so I'm going to keep reading. But I'm under the impression that Zombie Man is Bond with dual pistols and a trench coat. So, from Seven Deadly Sins, in case you guys are wondering. So, this ain't gonna kill him. He just did a lot of damage. This ain't like Alucard where you kill him like 1 billion times and, oh yeah, you kill him 1 billion times without him absorbing anybody else. And, yeah, you can eventually kill him. It's not a finite level. Like, he's immortal. He'll regenerate from dust. He's fine. I was under that impression. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm not... Like, it looks devastating. Good art, but... Isn't it ironic that he kind of, like, with the way the art is drawn, he kind of looks like that polygon thing from Super Smash Bros. Melee that Homeless mistaked as God in the first place? Is that supposed to be a thing? I don't know. All right, let's jump over. Okay, so we're jumping through all the people. So this is why people were saying read this chapter, because we're not like wasting time, as I felt like we were doing for a few chapters now. We're not wasting time. We're jumping between all the fights, being like, no, we're not going to show every blow in every fight. We're going to be like, here's what's happening. Here's what's happening. Here's what's happening with every single fight. This is good. Evil Natural Water looking like goddamn Zelda boss. saying drugs don't work either. Our child emperor just completely caught up. Looks good on you, man. You underestimated another dragon level threat. Phoenix. We're not going to talk about the tickle bug problem. We're not going to talk about it. All I'm saying is the man won on a bullshit, and then he's underestimating another monster in the category. Like, you had to fight tooth and nail and only won based on bullshit, and now you're going to look down on evil natural water. Like, Child, for being smart, is some fucking stupid. Just saying. So he's thinking to himself, my items are almost all used up. Now, almost, how many? His items were almost used up in the Phoenix fight. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but did he not say, like, he was almost out of shit during the Phoenix fight? Then he was almost out of items during the beginning of the Evil Natural Water fight. Now he's almost out of items again. Like, we know, dude. Now's the time to come up with an idea that will turn things around. Come on, think. Think of something that works while you're being, completely smothered. Like, he's holding his breath there, but I don't know. I'm a genius prodigy. Yeah, you're no Kisuke Urahara, bud. You're no Sosuke Aizen. Sorry. You're no L. You're not Light Yagami. You just think you are. Drugs don't work either. My sugar levels are running low. Okay. Alright, we jump over to Puri Prisoner. So we're not going to see Dark Shine here, it seems. At least it seems that way. Or maybe they're saving that for the end. Is that why you guys hyped this up? Because, like, we're only seeing, like, a small half panel here. Like, we've gotten full page spreads of every fight, but now we're seeing this. S rank, Hero 17. Don't give up. Believe in the power of love. If I keep deluding myself, I should be able to recover to the point where I can walk again. Angel, deep breaths. Okay, so Puri Prisoner is actually trying to pull a placebo effect on himself so that his injuries don't, so he's able to escape. Okay. I'm gonna guess that this is happening the way I thought it would. My mask, sweet mask, whatever, is pulling the very tried and tested, overused, even in things like Toriko, it's bad. So why do you think it works 20 years later in One Punch? I don't know. I don't know why mangakas insist on making this character, the beautiful character who can't win because the other character's ugly. It seems to be, I'm not confirmed yet, but he seems to, doesn't seem to have taken much damage. He seems to have a bit of a nosebleed there, but he's saying, stay away from me, you ugly monster. Keep that ugly face away from me, you dumbass. We see a bunch of shots of Fury ugly. So he probably doesn't want to touch him, hence he doesn't want to punch him, hence he's going to delay the fight and keep losing. People always say, oh, read Seinen, and they don't understand what demographic means. Seinen and Shonen. It's like, you can have a Shonen that is very adult and stuff, right? It's just, it's the demographic. It doesn't actually account for anything. Seinen isn't a genre. Shonen ain't a genre. I know most of my chat knows this, but it's something that Nia D. Hemmings, go check out his channel. Man's got way more subscribers than me, but fellow Canadian, got to show the love. Though he's from Toronto, he lives in Toronto, so no, I'm just kidding. But this is tried and true, man. Like, nah, I'm not gonna say any more on it. Let's just move on because I'm sure the rest of this chapter is freaking stellar. Okay, we have Ian, we have Okama, and we have Bushidrill, and Ian is actually conscious, but the other two are done for. We have a shot of Homeless, Gums, Evil Natural Water, Rover, Black Sperm, Fear Ugly, all of them. So all the S-Class. Honestly, the artwork is not nearly as polished looking, or is it meant to look that way? Like Gums looks good, but I don't know. Something about it. The shading's nice, but it just seems like, I don't know. These top heroes are only considered monsters in human society. On this day, the Hero Association came into contact with a real group of monsters for the very first time. Okay, that's, once again, see, the dialogue and the build up to this page 12 here, is great. It's stellar. But I feel like, Murata, man, you should have made this a one-page thing, and you should have shown like some of those double spread, like Homeless doing this and Gums eating Pig God and Fear Ugly. I don't know what you could show him do to make him look cool, but Evil Natural Water with the oil. Rover's the only good-looking thing in this shot. Maybe Gums. It's not like the dialogue is way more epic than the shot for me. The artwork's not bad, guys. Don't harp on that. It's just not. It's not Murata epic. You know what I mean? For such a. Listen, we've been reading this for 123 chapters, and you thought all these S-Class, they were Super Saiyans in the Saiyan saga. They were Super Saiyans back in Dragon Ball. Sort of people just slapping bitches, blowing up planets, destroying cities, one-shotting villains, no issue. Now we're getting into the actual antagonists, the dragons that can actually, that the S-Class have been sitting on their laurels way too long, I love the dialogue, I love the build-up. It's just something about this shot kind of bothers me. Alright, so we're going to jump over to page 13. I'm going to quickly check the chat, see what people are saying. Alright. So, where did we leave off? Here, we got one saying, since the start of the first Black Sperm fight was the one that seems to have a walk in the park, unlike Atomic Samurai. Vib, went to get a drink myself. Thankfully, we're still reading the chat. Not sure who Gums Bond is or whatever, but basically it's just a badass who happens to have insane regen. Yeah, pretty much. Same idea. Keishan says he's from 7 Deadly Sins and not former an immortal character with regen. MC Dude, hello. Hey, dude. What's going on? Gums says, okay, then, yeah, it's basically bone with guns. Bond spelled with an A. No big deal. 90 Hemmings here saying, Yer! Why isn't Naya a moderator? Keishan, can you fix that, or do I have to do that? Why the hell is Naya not a moderator? Jesus. But what's up, Naya? I shouted out to him. Has he been watching this whole time? Naya, you. I think that child did say that after Phoenix, but I don't remember. Yeah, one says that. I think so. Keisha says, I keep having that issue with Child Emperor. He needs spare, fully stocked backpacks. Yeah, like, I could even buy that if when he went to the surface, he, like, called in some robot from, like, Metal Knight or something that dropped off, like, 2 extra backpacks to him, like a full new backpack. That would have made more sense. This is kind of pushing it. Rimpa says he has satellites, though, and built Brave Giant. He's definitely a genius. I wasn't denying that he's a genius. I'm saying that that when one person is a genius, it doesn't mean that they are, like in manga depictions and media depictions, a lot of the time we have this association that if you're a genius at one thing, you're a genius at all fields. Like if you have a genius chemist, doesn't mean he understands physics. Does that make sense? Like they're both areas of science, or a better one I guess would be like you understand astrology, you're a genius astronomer, but you know nothing of chemistry, so I don't know. I know they're interlinked, so maybe that's bad. But you could be bad at math and a genius, I guess is my point. You could be terrible at the written word. You can be a genius. I think this is depicted really good in The Big Bang Theory, where Sheldon Cooper is a certified genius. I know it's a comedy, but he can't drive. And he tried to learn how to drive, and he's almost incapable of learning how to drive. And social cues and stuff like that. He's terrible at that. Just because you're a genius in one aspect doesn't mean you're a genius in others. So I feel like sometimes, like, where he's still a child, one, and where he's still, he does have a level of arrogance far beyond his years, it does lead to things where he does stupid decisions. How about that? Not taking away he's a genius. He is a genius. Gum says, I think it's played more for laughs here, though. Yeah. The man can't fight ugly man, and that's fine. We are not judgmental here. At least not by a lot. Naya says, I came in around page 10, I think. What's up? Don't know. Just reading through One Punch Man, Naya. Reading through One Punch Man. When are you doing another stream that's something that I can focus on? I don't read Berserk and that shit, man. Like I read some sports manga, but when are you doing another one that I can join? That was a lot of fun. But yeah, so Nia D. Hammond's in the house, everyone. Give Nia some love. The one above all, something like the Iron Man suit. Yeah, he should have many things to spare in case of in my opinion. Like, why just make one suit? Yeah, that's true. Okay, so read enough of the chat. I apologize to Naya the fact that he's not a moderator. He should be. Keishan, if you're still here and you can fix that, great. If I have to do that later, I'll fix that later. Anyway, so we're on page 13. We're going to jump back in now that I've caught up with the chat. All right, so we see Zombie Man looking, I'm assuming this is Zombie Man looking pretty toasty. All right, so now we've had the overwhelming strength of the dragon level threats. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we're going to start to see the comeback of the S rank. I'm waiting. It might be just numbers. I have a feeling, wait a minute, because I see a shot here of Pig God, Atomic, and I'm assuming Zombie Man. And it's basically going to be like, okay, they might be down. They might be every bit our equal. But the difference is there's only 5 of them. There are 20 of us. And we'll see like Tatsumaki roll in. We'll see Watchdog Man roll in. We'll see these people roll in. It's possible. Well, Tatsumaki's already fighting someone. So, but you guys know what I mean. Maybe a few more people will show up. Being prepared to face death. For those who have obtained power beyond humans, that is not supposed to be their destiny. Today, they are not prepared to die. So, all right, we got the determination. We got the shonen determination. That shonen determination, people, in their minds, a long-forgotten fear has begun to reemerge. Also, they've actually like acknowledged that they're fearful. Okay, so their hubris led to them almost in this state. This is some type of Jedi shit going on. The hubris of the S-Class they've gotten too big for their britches, which is a problem. I've said this many times. So is this why you guys, I always say this, but is this why you guys told me to read the chapter? Is this reason number 124? Ironic, chapter 123, 124 is next. But is this the reason? Is this another one of the reasons? Is because I've been saying like the S-Class is too cocky, they're too confident, they seem to just show up and win. Because the hubris here is a thing. So now they finally remembered fear. And we see Pig God fighting back. We see Amai Mask, cowering on the floor. And we see Child Emperor choking to death in a ball of water. So Pig God, okay, I'll give props. I mean, it's like literally the 3 characters of the S-Class I probably hate the most. Well, Tatsumaki's not there, but Pig God, out of all of them, Pig God's the actual only one trying. So, it's funny. Speaking of the bitch, speaking of a lolly that, I don't give a shit, guys. I don't care if she's 5,000 years old. It's creepy if you find her hot. Just saying. We have Tatsumaki. Yet among them there is one woman, one girl, that ain't a woman, leisurely approaching the enemy's command center like it's just another day. The S rank class 2. hero. Tornado of terror. This is what's inside Gyoro. So this is its true form. Okay, so the chapter title is real form. I was totally off. I thought we were getting Garo. I thought we were getting somebody else. It's Gyoro. I assume Gyoro's. And, man, page 16 here. This thing looks nasty. Looks like some dead carcass that was animated. And, so ripped apart we see the eyeball and stuff. So ripped off the Zelda Goma looking spider eyeball looking thing. The beholder casing. And we see just this carcass appears to be a man. Okay. What the hell? This is just a regular lump of meat. Okay, so is it not Gyoro? Is Gyoro remote controlled? Is Gyoro like a doll? So the screaming was just a deliberate misdirection. This was all an act. Yes. Tatsumaki made a goddamn fool of. Serves that goddamn lolly right. Serves her right. You only pretended to be cornered in order to mock me. You know, if I was certain other YouTubers, I would say, let me get my blade because I can, even with this blade, Tots, even with this blade, this is a pretty sharp katana actually, I can't cut you that deep. Man, that was sweet, and that was more of a dad joke pun thing than anything else. But yeah, no, that's okay. I like this chapter. I like this chapter a lot. Not only do we get Pig God being showcased up, who actually tried, Child Emperor drowning, dragons showing for what they are. The atomic thing is just going to make the entire Grimm Discord lose their shit. Grimm's basically probably going to delete, the Discord over this. And now we got Tatsumaki just being made a fool of. This chapter's fan-fucking-tastic. So let's see. The other half of the page says we have Gyoro's just body there. She tore apart the giant meat wall with a great durability with her psychokinesis. She can even ripped out the body similar to my own size that I buried for easier control. Not putting myself inside the meat puppet and controlling it was the right decision after all. Okay. So who is it? As expected from someone whose power frightens her own sister. The other S-class can be dealt with using battle compatibility. All except Tatsumaki. She is giving me a headache. I am at my wit's end. That said, if Homeless Emperor and Black Sperm join forces, they can kill anyone. Alright. But this is also the person that hyped up that Orochi was the be-all and end-all. And of course, Saitama just... Boros stronger than Orochi. So... see, that's a problem. In some mangas, you have to take the character's opinion at face value, and you have to recognize their position. In this case, you also need to recognize the position of Gyoro when saying this statement. So, I'm not fully buying it, but I do acknowledge Black Sperm, for all the hype, must be super strong. Homeless, I think, is gonna find out that he didn't talk to God and lose all his powers or something stupid. His faith was his power, and once his faith is destroyed, he'll lose all meaning or something. It's impossible to gather multiple dragon levels together under normal circumstances, but the Monster Association is filled with all kinds of vicious members. It's like a miracle. Well, we're seeing that clearly because outside of Tatsumaki here, the S-class, and my mask might as well be considered one, are getting their shit kicked. They really are. They defeated Phoenix, who evolved to a dragon. Child did. But you got Black Sperm kicking the shit out of Atomic. You got Fear Ugly beating up Sweet Mask. You got, Gums killing Pig God. You got, Garo's release, not even really part of the whole enchilada, but that's a thing. there's a lot of components here. First, I will wait for the executives to eliminate their targeted heroes. Then I'll instruct them with telepathy to corner and surround this woman. I mean, to be fair, I don't think even Tatsumaki can take on like a combination of like two dragons, especially one like Black Sperm. Like, I feel like Black Sperm, like, she would catch them all, and then they'd multiply inside of a barrier that she created and stuff. Like, I feel like Black Sperm would be troublesome for Tatsumaki, but having to focus on like 3 dragons, I think 3 dragons would probably easily defeat her, even with her level of power. While I observe the whole thing from even deeper underground. So she's there. Oh, so Gyoro is there. Gyoro is there. Not even the monsters with whom the real me, not even the monsters know where the real me is located, but you're still at the base, it seems. Like we're following a like very long, like Hogwarts level staircase here. This is a good plan. I will prepare for a new puppet. We have a wine glass with some Roman stuff. Image 19 failed to load. Image 20 failed to load. 21, 22. Did I lose internet connection? The stream is still okay. Excellent connection. Tap to reload. Okay, I'll have to close that out, guys, and jump back. I'll try to reload the page or something. That's weird. That is really weird. Let's jump into here. Translated. Let's go One Punch Man. Let's check the chat before I take a piss break. All right. So we got, where did we leave off? There's Naya. We have MC Dude right after that saying he can't fight ugly people in a world full of monsters. Absolutely judge him. Yeah, no shit, eh? Tatsumaki's not there, huh? Yeah, next page. Like the words right out of my mouth. Saito agreed. Griever, I don't know which part, but thanks. 90 Hem says, come to the sports one. We'll be talking any sports manga. Ippo, yes. Slam Dunk. Prince of Tennis, yeah. Kuroko, I don't think I know that one. Daiano Ace, is that the baseball one? I know that baseball one. I didn't read the whole thing. Don't know the pedal one. Tepu, you name it. Vinland next week too. I don't read Vinland, but I'll have some opinions about some of the sports manga ones for sure. There is the romance one, Suzuka, which was track and field, but that I also read. But I can catch up on a few of these just to, like Slam Dunk, I can get back in the game of. But I'll check out those ones, Naya, for sure. We can do a Bleach one in 2020. I know you'd love that. Yeah, I certainly would. Bleach, man. Bleach better than Naruto anyways. As much as you might hate Bleach, Naya, I know you got so many problems with Bleach. But you gotta admit, man, better than Naruto. You know, if anybody else is gonna take, like, give me One Piece, Toriko, and Bleach as the big 3, okay? Just replace Naruto with Toriko and tell me that it's that bad, you know? One's like a Bleach, yeah, because one loves Bleach. One's like, yes. Solo saying, I love Tatsumaki. Wish she had a good body. Then I could call her my One Punch Man waifu. Yeah, it's creepy otherwise. Having a waifu is odd, but that's me. Lol. Yeah, my waifu, I guess, is my real wife who got LASIK, actually. Not happy about it because I don't think you should get LASIK. That's a weird thing. We won't get into that. You just think that because you're a normie, though, Saito. Everyone thinks they're a gangster until the real gangsters show up. Yeah, like, I love that, what's that meme and stuff? You see all the dudes with their pants at their ankles, like a bunch of chains, like wearing a do-rag and, like, a hat on sideways and stuff, being like, I'm a gangster. And then you see, like the actual Italian, like, mafia sitting there with the nice suits, the cigars, like, with $50,000 suits on, just being like, you know, in a Cadillac going, bitch, please, you know? Like, those are gangsters, sorry. The mafia are gangsters. You selling a bit of weed and having a, you know, a Glock in the, you know, in the card does not. No. Solo Warrior, she can. Rip Griever at Chubb. I'm assuming that's about the link breaking. What site you using? The one posted in my Discord, man. I think it's Manga Dex. Tatsumaki can take on 3 dragons. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like Giro is the one seeing her. Giro is the one getting his ass kicked. So I don't know. You need to read Vinland Saga, my boy. I guess so. There's a lot of things I'm supposed to read. All right. Well, I'm sorry to do this, guys. I really am, but I really need to drain the lizard, so to speak. Should I say drain the dragon? I need to DTD, if you will. And then we'll actually I'll just double check and make sure that this is working. So let's jump over. We were on page 19, was it? 18? Yeah, okay, it's working again. And oh, who's this foxy lady? I like her. Okay, that's the one with the Roman ass wine glass. Okay. All right. We were just talking Tatsumaki waifu. That's creepy. But there's my waifu. How you doing? She got the right idea. Fire going, books, skull's kind of weird, but she's drinking. Yeah, I'm there. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Whew. All right, I'm back. Let's make sure that the stream's still kicking. It was getting kind of hot too. I had to take that sweater off. Though I love Link. I love Link, and all that. All right. Okay. Let's fix all my crazy ass hair. And then let's look at the chat, and then let's go. Strange, I am using the same site right now. Nayandi says that Zuzuko put me on. Romance and track and field sounds raw. It's Suza. Shit, now you got me confused, man. It's the one that does Kimi no Uramachi. Suzuka. I'll type it in the chat for you, man. I know how to. Suzuka. I believe it's that. Suzuka Naya. It's a romance sort of manga. I like the art. It's more focused on the romance, the love story than the track. But track and field's a big part of it. So, I mean, it's more of a romance. It tracks on the side, but track is what the main characters are involved in. So, they also did a small one called something basket or whatever. It was a basketball one. Anyways, You can look it up anyways. I like the art. It's not so much a sports, more of a romance. But let's see. Just went to Discord. Seems like Chocolate ready to jump on Grim. Well, I mean, Chocolate. You know what? I'm not even getting into that. Let's just jump because we have content here. Okay, I'm at a beer. All right. This is why I bring my second beer, guys. See, but you guys are probably wondering. Fun fact. You guys are probably wondering. You bring a beer at the beginning of the stream. It's been like 40 minutes. How does that thing stay cold? Don't you want to drink cold beer? Absolutely. You poor naive souls. You don't understand. You think this came from a fridge? Buddy, this is winter in Canada. This thing came out of the goddamn snow. You guys think I'm lying. I'm not. It literally, like, my case of beer is sitting outside in the cold. That cardboard getting soaked. That's freezer beer, man. All right, so the beautiful, gorgeous-ass waifu of mine now. Because real rulers would never show themselves in the open. That is some raw shit to say. Oh, wait a minute. Am I? Go back. That's Gyro. Okay, guys, once again, I'm bad at this. And she's got like a snake infinity sign, like that Mugen shit. That's raw. Am I supposed to know this woman? I feel like this is a big reveal. Like, I thought Gyro was like a dude, I think, for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. But once again, my investment level isn't, like, constantly remembering every single piece of One Punch Man and all the side characters. But do we know this woman? I don't think we do. Do we? Like, is that supposed to be the big dun dun dun? It was her the whole time. I don't recognize this woman. She's hot as shit, but I don't recognize her. I think it's just cool that, like, I thought Gyro was literally that thing. I didn't think that was a meat puppet. So is that the big... I don't know. But I think this is a new character. This is the true Gyro who somehow controls meat puppets with her... Okay. Interesting. So she's sitting there. Oh, she went all veiny on the forehead. Not a fan. Let's see. The whole world will fear this unknown new monster king. And I will go down in history for all eternity as the one who revolutionized the world. As the cornerstone to this goal, you'll be the first to die. Tatsumaki. We see Tatsumaki just standing in air looking... Well, Tatsumaki. 21. Full page. Ah, there you are found. No. This chapter was perfect. It was so good. We had. Oh, no. We had Tatsumaki. We had Pig God losing. We had Child drowning. We had a Mimas being bitch slapped. Atomic being held by the throat, being treated like he was shit. And we had Tatsumaki being mocked and made a fool out of. This chapter was perfect. Still a great chapter. I don't care. You know what? Still a great chapter, ladies and gentlemen. Still a great chapter. So, Tatsumaki clearly found this person. We're seeing a bunch of Tsumitaki. Mitsukita means I found, located you. Okay. I found you. She found me. Okay, so the eyes are still active. So she's still somehow controlling the eyeballs in the room. And how is that possible? I'm 1,500 meters underground. I even had to set up several relay points just so my telepathic waves can cover this distance. How could she... Okay, so she controls the meat puppet through telepathic controls by the sounds of it. But that would imply she also has telekinesis to some level. Sometimes authors get those mixed up. Like telepathy and telekinesis are two different things. But, yeah. Anyways, maybe I'm getting it mixed up. How could she have discovered my location? and we see, oh, those eyes look ominous. And no. Tatsumaki is goddamn, no. Is she going to get rid of my newfound love of the new set of titties? Like, we haven't seen a goddamn new set of titties since Mizuki. We haven't seen, like, we've been looking at the same old busted, we've seen 0 titties from Tatsumaki, and we've been looking at the same old busted pair of Fubuki titties for over 100 chapters. Man, we were due for a new set. We got Mizuki. I was like, all right, we're doing something. Now we just got a brand new pair of beautiful ass titties. Tatsumaki gonna screw them all up? Tatsumaki gonna ruin it? Man, of course, Tatsumaki. The whole reason, she's just jealous. She's jealous because she's a goddamn lolly. Looking right at me. Was she able to sense the distance location of the signal source from the tiny amount of telepathic waves coming out of my Giro puppet? Crap. Stop hiding all the time. Come out and join the party. So we see Tatsumaki finger gunning the ground. Apparently it's pulling her up from those 1,500 meters under the ground. Man, still looking sexy as hell. Don't spill the wine. Oh, come on. What a waste of good alcohol, people. Jesus. She's not being dragged up. She's being restrained, and it seems like she can't move. She's making a move, and she's struggling, but, oh, man. Look at those titties. Man. You know, I'm not really much of a churchgoer, but you know, whoever did come up with that as an idea was, you know what? If I don't have my hat on, but I would tip my hat to that person. I mean, just think. They could have said, no, man, make them all look like Tatsumaki. And then, well, the human race would die out. You know. Let's see. She's shutting for executives. Anyone will do. Can someone distract Tatsumaki for me? So she's using her telepathy. All right, where's Rover? So she flings herself onto the bed. Rover should be free to move and should be able to get there immediately. Why does she think that Rover of all dragons... Not that Rover's a pushover, but why would Rover be able to take on... Why would Rover be able to take on Tatsumaki? Like, Black Sperm, I kind of understand. It seems like Black Sperm ain't going down easy anyways as far as the distraction. But Rover seems like a one-done, you know, as far as Tatsumaki's concerned. Maximum telepathy output. Overgrown Rover. Hurry up and mobilize. Go get Tatsumaki. We see a shockwave. And there's Rover blasting. Whoa. Rover doing some hyper beam level, looking like a Sonic the Hedgehog villain thing. Man, that's a beautiful shot. Fubuki in a barrier there with Bang and Bomb. Yeah, Fubuki's the one with them. They're totally fine. Fubuki seems to be like being a little bit damaged. Without my protection, just now where would be nothing left of you. You owe me. And Bang and Bomb are like, I think we're good, dude. I think we're good. You know, they look fine. They look totally fine. All right, and man, that's the end of the chapter. We get that weird black sperm emoji that I never liked, and volume 21 bonus chapter here, comparison of online and blah 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 blah. All right. So that was the chapter, ladies and gentlemen. That was the chapter. Let's take a look at the chat. Let's you know, the stream, we're not going to end it right away. So let's see. All right. So starting where Nia D. Hemmons is saying, I'm already reading. Let's go. Yeah, Nia. Yeah, read that shit. At the very least, man, good romantic story. A little bit cliche in parts, but I'm a soap opera lover, man. I love my Young and the Restless. I love my All My Children. You know what I'm saying? Bold and the Beautiful, too, to an extent. You know, come on, man. I grew up in a house with, you know, my mom and my grandmother babysitting me. Guess what? They controlled the TV, not me. I was I was in the 90s. We didn't distract our kids. You sat down in the living room and you waited for supper and you watched what they wanted to watch. There was none of this friggin' kids get to decide. Frig that shit. Let's see. The one above, all living tribunal, ready to jump back in. All right. Naya says, I keep mine by the window and just crack it open a bit. Yeah. Yeah. All about that beer. All about that beer. I mean, that's all you got to do. It's Toronto, man. It's Canada. You know, the sad thing is, Naya, sad thing is, all the Americans in the stream think we're joking or pulling their leg. That, or they're the ones that believe we have a polar bear army and we ride moose around all day. Either one. You either have one extreme or the other. The ones that will think that, oh no, you're just trolling us because you think we're stupid Americans when we're telling the truth. Or you have the ones that literally you can tell them we do anything involving snow and polar bears and they believe it. There's like no in between. It's crazy. We got Code de la Mox. A lot of weird. You look like an actor. I just can't get my head to who, though. I hope it's someone like Chris Hemsworth. I know I don't look a thing like Chris Hemsworth. But I'll take, you know what? There are ugly actors out there, though. I was about to take it as a compliment. Like, could you specify? Could you say, like, handsome actor? Or ruggedly, you know, like some Aragorn, some Viggo Mortensen level shit. Like, I'll get a bum chin and grow my hair. Don't worry. I'll fix the lighting so my blue eyes shine brighter and be like, hey, how you doing? You know. Anyways, enough being a narcissist. It's Gyoro. You see her real form once in a flashback with human Orochi. That's right. Yes, I do remember that. Yes. Okay. I never would have made that connection otherwise. I really wouldn't have. Maybe on a reread, clearly I would have. But once again, my investment in One Punch Man does not allow me to think that far back. Okay. Cool. All right. We saw her once before. Gyoro has male voice actors in the anime. Yeah, I thought Gyoro was a dude. I didn't even know Gyoro was a meat puppet. Is this where it finds out? Like, this is crazy. We saw her when she was in the flashback. Okay, a lot of people saying the same thing. You know what? I love this, guys. I love this. We got like 15 people in here constant. This is great. This is like one of my best streams, like for number of people. And I've got like 50 people. Well, not 50. That's an exaggeration. But I got like 5 or 6 people answering my question. Like I love you guys. This is great. Saw in the Orochi flashback in '92. Yeah, I wouldn't remember that far back. We only saw her chest area back then. It's alright if you don't know her. Anime voiceover figure is a male voice. Okay, I just somehow skipped something. Tatsumaki found you. Tatsumaki is Saitama. I mean, I don't get it. Mizuki? Yeah, what's Saito? Saitama do? What's wrong with Mizuki? What? Like, you put a question mark. You should be saying Mizuki. Not, you know. I'm probably saying her name wrong. Mitsuki? Mitsuki? You know, Olympian level girl. Probably just saying her name wrong. Guys, I suck at pronunciation of English words. You think I can pronounce Japanese names properly? Or remember where the T's and the Z's and the L's versus R's thing? No, I don't. I think they both have telekinesis and telepathy. That would make sense. Well, if you think about it, she really is a Saitama. The whole cast of the series dies. Griever, meh. I mean, no. Like, if you had King, like, right now, like, Bang Bomb, you have Garo. You want to see me upset? You tease me, like, the fact, like Escanor's death, right? You tease me. Like, you don't even have to kill him. But you tease me the fact that you're going to kill off Garo. You're going to kill off King. You're going to kill off Metal Bat. Man, I mean, I won't get super emotional because I'm not super invested, but no, don't kill off my guys. Don't do that. Dude, I was pissed off when they killed off Nyan. What are you talking about? Like, you know, Nyan died, I'm still pissed. But apparently Nyan's not dead. So there is that. Like, he's still alive. Like, Drive Night kept saying corpse. But then, whatever. Someone spill alcohol. Griever, no. Yeah. Spilling alcohol is worse than the main cast of One Punch Man dying. Spilling alcohol, okay. So, we have One Punch Man, whole cast dying. We have alcohol. No! Which one am I going to save? I'm going to save this. Like, if I could save the two. Like, here's, this one dying, that whole, do you remember Sam Raimi Spider-Man? It was that really cool shot. I admit it's a cool shot, even though I don't really like Kirsten Dunst or Tobey Maguire. We have the Green Goblin. We are what we choose to be. Now choose, and drops. Here's the busload of people. Here's Mary Jane or Kirsten Dunst. That's not Mary Jane. That is not a Mary Jane. Drops them both, and we see the eyes like in Spider-Man's in his spider eyes, whatever, and we see them both drop down. Sort of idea. I'm going after the alcohol spilling. Just saying. I spent way too much time on that one. Let's see. We got a Bang and Bomb just looking not impressed by Rover at all. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Basically, rip S-Class and rip Gyoro. Yeah, pretty much. We got Chubb saying, we got 2 more fights we need to see now. Bang, Bomb, and Fubuki versus Rover, and Darkseid versus Garo. Yes, please tell me that's next chapter, guys. No, this was a great chapter. Overall, I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. Only because, yes, it was cool to see the characters I don't really care about being shit on. But to make me say 9, 10 out of 10, I gotta see some Garo. I gotta see some, I gotta see the characters I love doing good. It's not as good when you see the characters you don't like doing bad. That's like a bittersweet satisfaction. That's not hype levels awesome. So, I mean, it was a good chapter. It was a really good chapter. But I was a little disappointed when we got to about page 21, 23, and we were still in the Garo. I was like, not going to Garo, are we? Shucks. In what way? What do you mean, bro? You forgot about Shattering. I am disappointed. Okay, I forget what this is. This is mentioning. We have the one saying in what way. I don't know what that's in reference to. Sorry, guys. I'm shouldn't be reading the chat the way I'm doing it. Code is saying, what do you mean, bruh? You forgot about Shattering. I am disappointed. Shattering. I don't know what Shattering is. Shadow Games from Yu-Gi-Oh! I know what that is. Clarify for me if that's directed at me. Naya's saying, and just drink bag milk and play hockey all day. I mean, Naya, you and I just played NHL 2019 online. What are you talking about, man? Right before I started the stream, you and I were fucking, we were playing, even when we couldn't go outside and play, we were playing it online. I don't know what you're talking about. While we were drinking bag milk. We might have had a little bit of Bailey's in there and Kahlua, but, I mean, we were still doing it. Guys, don't listen to Naya. It's absolutely true. We were drinking bag milk and we were playing hockey. One says, hey, the one that believes that the whole polar bears thing was gums, and that's because his age. I mean, once again, I'm not confirming or denying that we have an army of polar bears. Just saying. How would you guys know? How would you know? Think about it. If Canada actually had an army of polar bears, think we would broadcast that shit? We're not going to sit there and be like, look at all our nukes. We're going to be like, nah, man, when all those EMPs go off and all your nukes are useless, we got a moose army, we got a beaver army, we got a polar bear army. We're set to go. We're ready for the EMP age. We're ready for Judgment Day. So I'm not confirming or denying anything. Wink. I think Seto's referencing that moment when you were talking about only having Fubuki for girls in One Punch Man. Yeah, but like Mizuki, right? Satsuki just released his reaction. Oh, guys, definitely go watch Satsuki. Am I saying his name right? Shit, I suck at that shit. But go watch Satsuki. He knows what he's talking about. He's awesome. Go Buccaneers. Garo will be soon. Awesome, Chubb. Just keep in mind, patience is often rewarded. Well, I've been patient a long fucking time, man. I mean, you guys were hyping up Black Sperm for 2 years. Ever since I joined Discord, Black Sperm was hyped up. And still, okay, so he bitch slapped Atomic. There's something else to this story. I know that. You guys wouldn't have hyped him up for over 2 years based on him having one shot of holding Atomic up. So, forgive me for my patience, but, I'm not going to go on the grim thing about the webcomic notions, but you guys have hyped up, like certain characters for a very, very long time. Like, forgive me for not being that patient, The one above living, I mean, he does not really like many besides Fubuki, yeah. Shadow Ring is the A-class ninja. Oh, yeah. Female character, she had a minor appearance. Shadow Ring, yeah. I mean, All I'm saying, I'm not saying, like, Mosquito Girl also had, like nice tits and stuff. I'm just saying that, like, in general, and in the current art, like, it's testosterone heavy in One Punch Man, is what I'm trying to say. I don't remember her. She was the chubby girl who had her traditional ninja all torn up. I mean, Flashy confirmed she was a girl, but we didn't know she was all covered up. That one was impressed by... Forgot about her. Black Sperm is a great character from the memes alone. That's what I'm saying. MC Dude saying it finally, and I finally caught up with the chat. That's what I'm saying, guys, is that, the memes and the hype for certain characters is something that needs to be taken into account by people who only read the manga, like myself. I mean, I'm expecting, and probably my expectations are probably too high for Black Sperm, as an example. Because we have a lot of people who read the webcomic hyping this character up, basically saying, oh, you'll see. And don't get me wrong, I'm not blaming anybody. I do it too. I introduce 7 Deadly Sins to someone, I'm like, Escanor. You'll see. People are expecting Escanor to be the badass. I mean, he delivers, clearly. But, it's still not spoiler-esque, but you're hyping up expectations above and beyond what the person, like, if you sat down and you never heard of One Punch Man ever before, and you were reading the manga, your expectations for Black Sperm are way lower than anybody who has talked to anybody who read the webcomic. Okay, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Once again, I'm not hating on anybody. I don't, it is what it is. I'm just saying that, sometimes the expectations might not be nearly as great when you're expecting. Like, once again, expectations. I wouldn't expect anything from Black Sperm. Like, anything more than we've seen. He beat an S-class. Okay. Sure. But I don't expect him to be the hype that has been built around him. So, I'm already formed an expectation based on webcomic. So, forget about her. Let's see. I mean, the whole shot with Atomic Samurai was one of the reasons of the hyping him up, though it was just to destroy the dream of Grimm, but that's besides it. Yeah, see, I get that, and don't get me wrong. I'm right on board with you guys. That was a great moment because I can only imagine what Grimm's Discord is doing right now. I would be surprised if he hasn't kicked like 10 people right now. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, the hype I have for Garo is 70% because of what comes later with him in the webcomics. Says Chubb, see, that's what I'm talking about. See, the hype you have is it has a correlation. It's just a factor. That's all I'm saying. It's a factor. It's not all that matters, but it contributes, right? Not a big deal, though. Not a big deal. I mean, you guys are convincing me to read One Punch Man. You know, like doing these live streams and stuff like that. Like, I never would have done this without with all you guys in here. I mean, at one point, I think we had like 18 people. Like, apparently you guys want to see me talk about One Punch Man. Maybe it's because it's kind of like the saturation thing. Everyone reads One Piece and reviews One Piece, and One Piece is like oversaturated, and everyone's talking, One Piece, greatest manga of all time, right? I think maybe like One Punch Man, not oversaturated to that level, but still, it's there, right? I think that people might be tired of listening to everyone just hype up every single moment. And you guys want a little bit of that controversy, a little bit of that. You guys might disagree, but yeah, I don't like this. I don't like that character. I don't get this. This makes no sense. Maybe that's what you guys want, is a fresher opinion, even if you don't agree with it. Maybe that's why me doing this is gaining steam. Maybe this is why it's popular. I don't know. I haven't figured out the YouTube algorithm. Also helps. It gets a lot of character development. Yeah. You're right. It's better to be impartial with the little details when recommending content. Absolutely. Been MIA since the chapter dropped. Only appeared to call all his... He has been MIA since the chapter dropped. Only appeared to call all his mods. So who knows what's going to happen later. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I have no clue what's going to happen in that server. So... yeah, how long we been streaming for? An hour and 21 minutes. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'm gonna just wait here a moment. We can chat for a few more minutes, but I guess I'll end this here in a few minutes so I can edit the One Piece review that I recorded. Indeed, your criticism is very refreshing content. See, that's what I think it is, honestly, Viv, because honestly, it's you guys, especially the Discord. Ever since I started my own Discord, it's been you guys that have been basically pushing me, and it's not just like one person or two people. It's basically like the majority of the main guys and gals in my Discord are saying, we want to see you react to this. Like, not just read it and talk to us, but like do this. And you know, like the first one was my idea on and offhand, but then people were suggesting, and like, so I think you're right. It's refreshing. It's a good word, even when you're wrong. I mean, you're still here. You're still watching. So I mean, how wrong can I really be? Trust me, guys. I know that 90%. I will go as far as 95% of my opinions of One Punch Man, I won't say are wrong, because opinions, but unpopular, inaccurate, don't hold a lot of weight. I'll agree to all that. I will. You know. But yes, it is refreshing, especially when we don't get jumped because of our opinions. Yeah, that's another thing. There's a lot of toxicity in a lot of main staple mangas and animes, especially. You know, you got your One Piece, you got your your Boruto, but My Hero Academia, your Black Clover, your One Punch Man, your Seven Deadly Sins. You got a lot of these communities that start to breed, some more than others, breed toxicity, and like, oh, you have an opinion that disagrees with mine, and it goes snowballs. So the only characters not covered in this chapter are Genos and King, right? I mean, there's a lot of characters not covered. Like, we didn't jump back to Garo and Darkshine. So, by the way, I hope you're not unhappy with the bonus chapter stream. It reached over 100 views, like you said you'd hope. Yeah, no, I wasn't unhappy with it. I just, you know, I was streaming for a long time there, and I realized, like, part of the way through, and I rewatched parts of it. I had to rewatch parts of it because I realized that I misunderstood. And MC Dude, you're in here, so MC Dude, I apologize. I totally messed up when you were talking about saturation of One Piece and stuff like that. I think that's what it was. It was explained to me later, and I fully didn't get it the first time, and then I skipped over and didn't get it the second time. Once again, it's because, just like this stream and all my other streams, I will talk for 10 minutes, jump to the chat, and then I won't remember what I've said like 8-9 minutes ago, and I won't know what the sentence is referencing, so I apologize for misunderstanding what you were saying in that bonus chapter stream about oversaturation. I think it was that one. But as far as the bonus chapter stream, yeah, it reached 100 views, and I was really happy about that, actually. And I had a lot of fun, but that stream went on way longer than I intended it to. I didn't know that some of those bonus chapters would be as long or as... I didn't think I'd be as invested as I was, but I really got really invested, especially with the first couple chapters. And I had a big problem with those first like 3 or 4 bonus chapters, so that took up like a big chunk of the stream right there. And then it was like power through some of them and stuff like that. But it went on a long ass time. I really should have said, you know what, I'm cutting this off at 2 hours. We'll do it in 2 parts. But I don't know, I was having fun. But near the end of it, I was getting, like, not overtired, but I was done. I was very done with it. So it came off, when I rewatched it, came off a little depressing, a little like, oh, woe is me, sort of shit, some Eeyore level stuff from Winnie the Pooh. That wasn't intended. I feel bad for actually having that little, like, 5-minute, like, rant moment where I was like, oh, woe is me, depressed, oh... shucks, I do this for you guys, nobody watches, blah, blah, blah. I know it wasn't exactly that, but to me, when I watched it back, it came off that way, and it wasn't intended. But that's the thing with live stream. See, when I fuck up, when I mess up on recording, I can just delete it and edit it out. But on a live stream, I'm stuck with what I say. Let's see. Oh, and Flashy / Saitama and Dark Shine Garo. Yeah, damn, I thought it was more complete. Maybe late Saitama and Flashy. No problem, dude. Oh, thanks, MC Dude. Yeah, I just wanted to clarify. I didn't mean to, like, you know, I don't think I insulted you or anything, and I wasn't insulted or whatever, but I totally missed your point, and that was me. Darkshine versus Garo is what I'm hoping for next chapter. I was hoping for this chapter, but this chapter was really good, and the pacing has picked up. I know I said it like around page 8 or 9. Pacing, thank God we finally picked that up. It's getting sluggish. The fuck, my comments are getting erased. The only reason your comments would be getting erased is, I don't know how other people do it. I think maybe you need 1,000 subscribers or something, but I can't edit chat. So if you say like I don't know, really bad curse words, like swear words, as far as I'm aware, if you say like racial slurs, if you say anything like that, I don't believe they can appear. I can't read them, so they should certainly won't appear in the live chat. I think that's the case. Now, I remember that happening one other time. I think Grim was in here and he was saying, you know, the N word, shall we say, and it was not appearing in the chat on stream. So, let's see. MC2 says, see all your comments. Vib says, well, we spent almost an hour for the first one, so yeah. Well, that was a really controversial one. Strange not appearing for me says 1. Okay, fix it. Anyway, I'm glad this chapter was so eventful. Me too. I am very pleased. Was waiting for that damn period of BS versus AS for years. Yeah, I think a lot of people were. I'm going to be excited. I mean, it's almost 11 o'clock for me, so I got to, like, cook a late supper here. Thought some steak, you know. Maybe I'll start doing a cooking stream. You gotta be interested in that. But either way, I enjoyed the chapter. I thought it was really good. I think we're gonna end it here. I'm gonna be excited to hear about the drama in the Grimm server over this because I think that's part of the hype. I think that's really part of the hype for this chapter. But what did you guys think of the chapter? Clearly, I assume everyone really liked it. But this will, of course, like all my live streams, be uploaded later. I don't have control over when, but it will be eventually. YouTube will decide when. But thanks, guys, so much for watching. This has been a really fun time. And I think it's one of my most successful live streams. It's been shortened down to about, under 2 hours. Got through a chapter, had a good time, great turnout. Everybody showed up. Really appreciate you all. Special shout out to Nia D. Hemmings and Keisha Prime, two other great YouTubers that showed up. Thanks guys for being here and stuff. I'll be sure to make Nia a moderator and for next time. And of course, don't forget to check out Nia D. Hemmings and Keisha Prime's channel. And also, I was a part of Nia's Kingdom. If you guys read Kingdom, I was a part of the Kingdom stream that he recently did. So go check that out and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think that's everything. I suck at ending live streams, guys. I really do, because I feel like I need to acknowledge a bunch of stuff. Shout out to the guys who pushed me to do this. Shout out to Viv for always doing the cleaning and all that stuff and the translating and stuff like that for the One Punch Man and the other series. And for being a part of the Lions of my Discord of the Kingdom of the Lionheart. And shout out to, of course, Greek, Chubb, the guys who are also main moderators in my Discord. Go join the Discord if you haven't already. I think we're losing people here anyways. We were up to like 15, 16, but we're down to 8 now, so it's probably just main guys anyways. But no, thanks everyone for showing up. Like, comment, subscribe. Everyone's pleased. Damn, making steak and not inviting. Yeah, well, I only got the one prime rib left in the freezer. That was it. 9 out of 10 chapter, I think. I gave it an 8. No, wait, 9 out of 10. Quick mass. Then again, if this keeps in this direction, it might drop comparatively. Shut the fuck up, Viv. Yeah, okay. Anyways, guys, so as I said, just gotta be able to end this shit. This will go on. It'll pass the 2-hour mark if I don't stop talking. So, wait a minute. Live stream, camera, me, supposed to talk. Okay, I'm done. All right, so yeah, I said like, comment, subscribe. Did I say drink responsibly? Drink responsibly. Okay, so drink responsibly, guys. This has been Griever with your live stream One Punch Man Chapter 123 reaction. I hope you guys had a really good time. I had a really fun time doing this, and I'm looking forward. Apparently, I should also live react to Chapter 124 as well. From what I've heard, these next few chapters are just going to be stellar. So if they're anything like this one, and if we get some Garo action, we'll be pushing that 8 up until a 9 out of 10 really fast. So maybe even a 10. Maybe even a 10. If they don't cut away like they did last time and we get some full chapter Garo action, we might see a 10 out of 10 rating. Anyways, guys, as I said, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, link for the Discord in the box, blah, 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 all the usual jargon. Drink responsibly, usual jargon. This has been Griever, and we're going to end it here. See you guys next time. Thanks for joining.